This is going to be an unscripted rant video, I'm going to be completely honest. So first things first, I'd like to clarify that I didn't make the art I use as my profile picture. But that doesn't mean it's bad art. You know what I'd like to call bad art? Well, first of all, those people who hang 3 pieces of wood from the ceiling and call it modern art. But 2, I've been looking at something recently, and I was looking at art tutorials because I want to be a better artist. Makes sense? Well, I found one, and the art was bad. I don't mean that, like, if you aren't a good artist, you can't publish art tutorials. But Homestuck shouldn't be a reference for good art. Neither should Charlie Murder. I like Charlie Murder. I don't like Homestuck, but those aren't good arts. Those are intentionally disproportionate arts. There's this weird fascination that I found online with art that doesn't look good. Like, art is supposed to be an expression of, like, yourself and what you're trying to create. And these people draw stick figures with thick limbs and call it art. I don't know how to articulate how actually annoying this is when I'm trying to learn how to be a manga artist like the My Hero Academia Vigilantes people, and I'm trying to be a manga artist like the Demon Slayer people. And what I find is Homestuck art. You aren't teaching me a thing because I did it in 2 minutes while thinking about writing this video, because the original rant was on paper that I wasn't going to publish. I'm making this video now because it is annoying. I can't describe how annoying it is when someone whose art is really, like... I'm not the best artist myself, and I don't mean to attack other artists, but you call yourself an artist when you draw stick figures with thick limbs. Of course you can draw stick figures with thick limbs. I did it while writing this video. I mean, I said it was unscripted, but the original rant was on paper. I'll actually read what I wrote here. This is an art. This is an advanced stickman. I hate when people claim that they draw and it is something like Homestuck. Art is an expression, you're telling me you're a stick figure. That's what I wrote on the paper. And then a picture of me drawing Homestuck art, because it's that simple. I don't hate simple art, but I hate when someone passes off simple art as if it's this modern thing, this powerful thing that's supposed to convey an emotion. And what emotion is it supposed to convey? Anger? It is definitely compelling some annoyance within me, I'm gonna be real with you. This whole art, like, I don't know how to describe it. It sucks. And it's not just Homestuck. I've also noticed that it happens too with Has-Been Hotel, because that's another one that I saw while I was looking for, like, art tutorials. How to draw, like, Has-Been Hotel characters. Those characters are all disproportionate. When you have... Okay. This, like... Okay. I feel like I'm unintentionally, really, like... Alright. I'm not trying to say that art is bad if it's basic. The character I use is basic. But I'm trying to get good enough to write my own light novel. You know, those, like, basically just books with pictures sprinkled throughout them? And I'm trying to write something, like... And I'm trying to draw something that you would see in, like, a shonen, or an anime. But it's just... I'm not that level. But when I try to get that level using tutorials, and I see people, like... I'm actually going to take a video of the, or a video or a picture of the arts I made while thinking about making this rant video, and, like... put them in this video, because I swear, these people just draw something and claim it is art. I could draw a ball with legs and publish it as a web novel, and people would like it. There's a Russian man, I can't remember his name, but I'm going to show him on screen now, where he made art specifically to be stupid, and people bought it because they thought it was modern art. You literally played yourself. I cannot describe how much you played yourself. I don't like art like this, where instead of being detailed and trying to be a good artist, you're just drawing something. You're just... Okay. I understand that not everyone can be as good as an anime, as a cartoon. But that doesn't mean that you shouldn't try. I guess if you want your art style to be really weird and small, go for it. I guess that's you. But don't put it out as this... I don't know how to put it into words. As this thing that... As... A lot of webcomics do this, and I understand why if you're not really trying to be an artist and you're just trying to tell a story. But in that case, wouldn't instead of drawing, you write the story? You convey a lot more word with words than you can with art. I know that some people say a picture is like 1,000 words. That depends on the picture. Like, Starry Night is one of the best paintings ever created. I think that could tell 1,000 words. That could tell 1,000,000 words. But when you have, like... I don't really know how to put it. Like, when you have something that is bad art, and you pass it off as good art, because it's how you draw, well then that's subjective. It's not objective. And I feel like I'm getting more worked up about this than I should be, but nonetheless, this spurred about because I was trying to get better at art because I had a few ideas on things to draw, and I want to be actually able to draw them. And the free courses I found were either not, like, they would just tell you the basic practice every day, like, just trace, which I feel like is bad advice, but who am I to judge? And then these other ones, and it's like, I can teach you how to draw, and it's just a box for a body, and little sticks for legs, like little stick arms. That's not really art, is it? I mean, it is art, but it's not... I don't want to say good, because, again, good is subjective. Some people watch Tubi and think the movies on that are good. Good is subjective. I find it weird that people... Okay. I find it weird that people draw, like... I'll take an object that's in my room right now. They'll draw a Rubik's Cube, and they'll give it little legs and little arms and a little top hat, and they'll say, this is good character design. It's just a Rubik's Cube. In the same way that these people are making just stick figures, but like with thicker arms and thicker limbs. If a child can recreate your art without knowing that you made that art, is it good art? I guess that's all I'm really asking here. I'm just... Have you ever seen something that really annoys you, and you just need to talk about it? That's kind of what this video is. I don't have much else to say. Homestuck and Has Been Hotel have bad art.